So Canon released several different firmware updates for their cameras, like the C500 Mark II, which I own, the Canon C70, which I own. And I just want to say thank you, Canon, for beginning to understand what it is that we all need to make things work. As an example, for me specifically, on the Canon C70, being able to output a LUT via HDMI so that when I'm monitoring, I can actually see not a log image, that was huge. Like, that's really, really good. And then on the flip side, on the C500 Mark II, which again is another one of the cameras that I own, it's a big deal to me to be able to use the SDI monitor out and HDMI out at the same time. Like, that matters. But maybe the biggest update that I'm totally appreciating and absolutely digging is the ability to burn in a LUT on my C500 Mark II straight into, like, I can have my own LUT loaded on the camera and have it be burnt in, which basically means that with like the pro LUTs that I create, that I use for all the different projects that I shoot, if I'm burning that in, my post-production workflow just shrank by like 60%, right? I don't have to do any color. I don't have to worry about anything as long as I nail my exposure, and what it is that I'm seeing in the monitor is the way that I want the image to turn out. All I now have to do is cut and focus on my story. I think that's a huge, huge deal. And I also think that that's one of the biggest reasons why it is that S-Cinetone on Sony cameras was a big deal. And I think what Canon is allowing us to do is kind of taking it up a notch. They're not baking us into a picture profile that they came up with. They're allowing us to use the tools that we are already using when we are creating. So big kudos to Canon. Really appreciate it all. And hopefully you guys keep listening to all of us that need you and keep helping us streamline our workflows, because that's really what the name of the game is at this point. So next time, I'll catch you guys in the comments. What do you guys think about these product updates or firmware updates on these different cameras? Is that something you guys were looking for? Is that something that is interesting to you? Be sure to make sure you let me know in a comment, and I'll catch up with you guys later.